Hello beautiful people, I hope you are all doing well. So today we're going to be finding out about who your twin flame is and a little bit about your connection with them. I am going to very briefly explain what twin flames are, just for those of you that kind of don't know, but if you want to go ahead and skip to the pearl selection, feel free to do so. Okay, so there are so many misconceptions about twin flames, like they're half your soul, for example, or you need to have them in your life, things like that, right? Okay, so what twin flames actually are, and even your soulmates, right? You can think of your soul kind of like this stream of consciousness that comes from this ocean, and we'll think of this ocean as source, right? As God, as the universe, whatever it is to you. And from this ocean, there is this river that runs, and that is your soul. And from that river, you can have creeks that kind of diverge off right from this river. And you can think of these creeks as your soulmates, right? One of which will be your twin flame. And what's very interesting about this, you guys, is your twin flame, your soulmates, they are not half of your soul, okay? You're not Voldemort, this isn't Harry Potter, you're not a Horcrux. And what your soulmates and your twin flames actually are incarnations of your soul that are essentially living life at the same exact time you are. So a part of your soul, for example, could be living life right now as a flower or an animal or your twin flame. And that is why your connections, or rather twin flame connections, especially soulmate connections, are very, very deep, and you will see so much of yourself through them, and the connection is so intense, and especially when you kind of separate from them, there is this deep pain that is quite literally undescribable, because that is an aspect of you, that is your soul being pushed away from you. Very, very interesting. So I'm going to show you guys the piles and we'll jump in. Okay, so pile 1, you will be cornucopia. Pile 2, you will be indecision. And pile 3, you will be the 5th chakra card right here. So take your time, pause the video if you need to, and the timestamps will be in the description box below. Okay, so hi pile 1, let's find out who your twin flame is and what you need to know about your connection with them. So pile 1, very straightforward in terms of whether or not you know who this is. The attachment card coming out here, it makes me feel like a lot of you already know who your twin flame is, and you have actually had a connection at the very least with them. I think a lot of you here could have even had a relationship with them. I do feel that with the release and surrender card, most of you are not really talking to this person at this time. Actually, I want to say pile 1, I feel like you went through a phase here where you were maybe thinking about your person constantly, or kind of trying to wait for them. I want to say it does feel like your person is still very much on your mind, but I do feel like your energy has majorly switched in this connection at pile 1, where I feel like you're no longer kind of waiting with this action card in reverse, or maybe trying to chase this person. I feel like you're more so kind of focused on what makes you happy here, what's lighting you up in your life. I think you've done a complete 180 here, I want to say, and you've switched up the focus back to you. I do feel like a lot of you in this pile as well maybe watch readings about this person. I want to say it feels like even though you're not physically talking to them, the energetic connection is still very much strong. That psychic connection is still very much there. A lot of you in this pile are very, very intuitive souls as well, is how I kind of feel. I also feel like with the happy family in reverse, maybe some of you here are already dating somebody new, or you're seeing somebody new, or maybe you're just kind of making yourself more open to this idea of love. I feel like you're trying to kind of release control of this connection and this person massively here. And what I see with your person, Pearl One, I feel that your person is on this journey right now, I want to say, where they are coming to terms with who they are, and I feel like this is very, very healthy, and I want to say it's a very strong driving force towards your connection with this person and this person actually coming towards you, because I feel that with the 1111 cornucopia and with the yin and the yang 22, I feel that your person is very, very similar to you, Pearl One. I feel like your person has a certain intensity about them as well, with the Pluto card coming out. For some of you, this person could be a boss, or they kind of have like a watery and a fiery sort of energy about them. I'm not saying they're a fire sign or a water sign. It's just kind of the way that their energy reads. And I do feel like your person here, Pearl One, is very much so maybe coming to terms with what this concept of twin flames is, or they're learning about it. I feel like they're not as blinded anymore to how strong your connection is with them and the kind of spiritual element that is going on here. Very, very interesting. For some of you as well, this person could be, what do I want to say, they could be a foodie. I know we all love food, right? But I feel like your twin flame in particular, maybe they love to cook or they love to try different foods. I feel like they're very much, how do I explain this? They very much live their life in a way through their senses. So they may kind of appreciate when you smell nice, or things like food, you know what I'm saying here, Pearl One. If this is truly your Pearl, I also feel very interesting here as well, how your person comes through as Pluto, being in this energy of transforming themselves. I feel like your person is, I want to say, learning, particularly through your connection, Pearl One, how to up-level themselves and how to get more in touch with themselves. I also feel like this person is trying to build up their stability in a way before they kind of come to you. I feel like they're trying to get themselves in a place where they genuinely just feel good within them, so that they can kind of, I want to say, give you that kind of love and devotion you deserve. Your energy comes through in a way that is slightly lighter here, in a way, Pearl One, with the spring card coming out. I feel like while your emotions towards this person are very deep and they're very strong, I do feel like you're in this energy where you're trying to just generally create a happy new start and beginning for yourself, with or without them. There is a strong energy where my Pearl Ones are massively kind of releasing this person, and just kind of trusting here as well. I want to say that if this is really their person, they'll come to them and all that kind of stuff. Your person comes through as the Hummingbird Miracles card here, and you come through, Pearl One, as the Dragonfly Magic. Very, very beautiful energies, both talking about magic here. So I'm very willing to bet you and your person are very charismatic, magical souls. I feel like my Pearl Ones in particular have a certain sweetness about them, and I feel like your twin flame realizes that the energy that you bring and this love and this nurturing quality that you bring is not something they will ever find in someone else. This person is also trying to manifest you as well, I want to say, Pearl One. Very, very interesting. So Pearl One, when I was shuffling your tarot cards, there is some information that is coming out about your twin flame, but honestly, Spirit is really more so putting a focus here on your connection with them, because like I said, I feel like the majority of you here already know this person. Very, very interesting. So in terms of your person coming through as the King of Cups and also the Strength card, we have Scorpio energy and Leo energy here, if that kind of resonates with some of you. I feel like your person, Pearl One, very interesting, is in this energy where they're admiring you. I feel like because you are in such a kind of strong energy at this time, Pearl One, where you are really trying to kind of just focus on you. It's like you found inner strength to not continually worry about this person so much. I feel like your person is very much so feeling that, and as a result, I want to say your person is starting to feel more confident in themselves. It's like you're magnetizing your person in Pearl One. It's also showing me here that I feel your person is a lot more deep and emotional than they would either care to admit or they like to kind of show people here. I feel like your person constantly dreams about you and thinks about you here. Very interesting. For some of you as well, maybe your person could have fair or brown hair. They could have blue eyes. It really doesn't have to be that, but for some of you it may. I also feel like in terms of who your person is, I feel like actually when your person decides to commit to something and they make that decision with their head and their heart, I feel like they're extremely dedicated. I do want to say, I feel like when you come together properly with your person, you will see how committed they are to you here, Pile One. Your person as well, it's really showing me a lot about their feelings and their thoughts towards you, Pile One. It's seeing you here as being the Empress. And I want to say your person as well has kind of realized, through you deciding to not chase them anymore or to wait on them, they're kind of realizing actually Pile One knows their worth, right? The Pile One's not going to chase me anymore, so I kind of have to up level myself here in order to come to them. It feels like this connection as well has maybe been moving really, really slow, I want to say, guys, to a point where I feel like you kind of just decided, you know, I'm just done waiting. I think Spirit also wants you to not feel bad or guilty about that Pile One, especially if you are maybe dating someone new, for example. I feel like you are going in a direction of what is self-loving to you. And that energy, either way, is still going to magnetize your person to you. So I think Spirit does not want you to feel guilty about that. I also feel with the Seven of Cups coming out here and with the Two of Wands, I feel like your person is a dreamer. I feel that this person as well, for some of you, maybe had this issue where they started projects but kind of wasn't able to maybe finish them. I think for some of you as well, I'm hearing the grass wasn't greener, so maybe they kind of found out that the grass wasn't greener. Knowing exactly what your worth is here, I also feel like your person is extremely imaginative and also, I want to say, intuitive actually, and I feel like your connection with them has actually brought them back to their own intuition here. Very, very interesting. Spirit also wants you to know here that your person is overcoming some kind of cycle in their life. They're cutting something out of their life, and I feel like you're going to see your person change massively here, Pile One. I feel like they're really starting to work on themselves a lot here and to become more self-aware. I also see your person with the Five of Cups has a lot of regrets about things they did or they didn't do in your connection. I feel like your person realizes what they lost out on here, and now they're trying to actually up level themselves, so they're kind of, I want to say, worthy maybe enough to come towards you, or maybe cutting out connections in their life, I want to say, that they're realizing they really don't need, and that do not compare to you, Pile One. What else you need to know about this connection? I want to tell you, Pile One, I feel like some of you could be maybe frustrated with this person or with this connection. Maybe you feel like you've just grown impatient as well. I feel like Spirit is kind of wanting you to come to a place of unconditional love. So, you know, working on releasing those feelings and those emotions, because I feel like it's going to drive this person towards you at an even faster pace, because you're actually releasing them even more, if that makes sense, Pile One. Very, very interesting. And we see this person coming towards you as the Knight of Cups. I feel with the Star here as well, maybe this person has some kind of talent, or I want to say something that they do that's very, very magical. Like I said, I think your person is very similar to you, Pile One, in that you're both very magical, imaginative, spiritual people actually, and I feel that your person has massively kind of awakened to this here. Spirit is showing me here, or rather showing you, pile one, that something's going to massively change here in this connection. I feel like you don't have to do anything though, pile one, in terms of like, I don't see it's a case of you needing to kind of reach out to this person or to chase them physically. I feel like it's just something that's happening naturally. Very, very interesting. I also feel like for those of you that could be seeing someone new, I feel like your twin flame is picking up on this and maybe feeling some kind of jealousy towards this. It's like they can kind of feel it intuitively, even though if they may not know, and they're kind of wanting you, pile one, to be in the space where you're like, I hope pile one chooses me. I hope they choose me. That's how they kind of feel about you. Very, very interesting. Some of you could have come as well, I want to say, as a kind of lesson to this person, to your twin flame, in the sense that I feel that this person didn't realize your worth when they had it, and now that you're kind of gone, maybe, like I said, going towards a different connection, this person is realizing what they need to do in order to treat somebody well. Maybe this person could be maybe perhaps getting a taste of their own medicine in a way, with you kind of, I want to say, deciding to go off and to live your life. Very, very interesting, pile one. But we do see this very, very beautiful, strong, loving connection that emerges here. I do feel like a lot of you will end up, I feel, getting married to this person. Honestly, I really do. I feel like their energy is going to massively switch in this connection, and you will be like, whoa, this person has grown so much. Beautiful. So pile one, that was your reading. I do hope that resonated. I hope you have a really beautiful week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, so hi pile two, let's find out who your twin flame is and a little bit about your connection with them. So pile two, you guys chose indecision right here. I do very much so get the vibe that with the majority of you here, you have an inkling about who this person is, or you very much already had a connection with them. I want to say, maybe some of you are thinking about this person a lot, or maybe wondering, is this my twin flame? How do I know? You know, things like that. And I feel like you're in this energy because the way in which your person maybe showed up to this connection, pile one, I want to say, with the deceit card coming out here, it feels like they just weren't giving themselves to you fully, and kind of, I feel, not only lying to you in the sense that they weren't embracing this connection or showing you that they want to embrace it enough, or I feel like they were in this energy of self-denial, maybe thinking that you're not their person, for example, and kind of doubting this connection. But fear not, pile two, because I do feel like at this time, your person with the thinking man in reverse here is starting to awaken to a lot of things. I think particularly about you. I do feel like your person is very much so thinking about you quite strongly here, pile two. I want to say, for those of you that don't know this person yet, you really don't know who your twin flame is, I would say there is a kind of secretiveness about them, and I feel that when you meet them, you may kind of find them a bit like mysterious, like they keep a lot of their thoughts to themselves, but you will be very kind of compelled to them. There is a kind of confusing element, I want to say, however, in this connection, where I feel like this person maybe confused you by not giving you some kind of clarity, perhaps, about maybe what their intentions were with you, or maybe how they feel about you. I feel like they kind of left you in the dark in some kind of way here, pile two. I also feel like your person is highly intelligent here. For some of you as well, I feel like your person may rebel, what do I want to say, against religion, or I want to say like traditional things. Like there could be a person, for example, what do I want to say, that maybe doesn't believe in marriage, or that I want to say is very much so trying to find their own belief systems and what kind of equates to them, without kind of following just what other people tell them. I feel I want to say they're going through a certain spiritual awakening in a sense here, though, Pile, to thinking about a lot of things they haven't thought about before. And this, I feel, is being triggered through your connection with them. I do feel like most of you are not really talking to this person. How else would I describe this person? I feel like with the listen card coming out here, maybe this person talks a lot, or it could be that they're a really great listener. I feel like there is something about this person where if they say something to you, you will kind of listen to them. And I mean that because for those of you where this person maybe likes to listen more rather than talk, I feel like they prefer to say what they mean. It can also be that they are just secretive people as well here, Pile 2. And I'm not saying your person is bad or anything like that. I just feel like they're doing a hell of a lot of learning through your connection, and they're awakening to things that they really haven't considered before. For some of you as well, this person could be very bold, fiery. They could be a fire sign, they don't have to be. I feel like your person could be, well, I don't want to say they can be very funny, Pile 2. I feel like they actually do have this side to them where they want to experience adventure, to kind of spread their wings. Your person is also learning patience with the Heron card coming out through your connection. They are learning how to trust in what they feel rather than what they are just logically thinking here. Very, very interesting. The Elephant Greatness card coming out here as well makes me feel like this person might be the strong but silent type. For some of you, this person is outwardly I want to say maybe outspoken even. It feels like what you see is what you get for the most part, even though they are very selective about who they share their emotions with. I feel like for the most part they kind of do keep their feelings to themselves, which I think partly adds to a lot of confusion here. For some of you as well, this person is a leader. They have this kind of energy to them. They could be a boss, something like that. For some of you as well, I'm hearing this person could be quite sporty or athletic, or they're very into fitness, for example. I feel like this person is at a crossroads as well. I want to say, Pile, to where they're starting to come to terms with maybe certain things that they've done in this connection, certain, I want to say, choices that they made. And I feel this energy of regret coming from your person where they're kind of realizing here, Pile 2, what have I messed up in this connection? I think that they're massively starting to realize here that your connection with them is very much so fated, and they do feel, I want to say, and realize that they are meant to be with you, Pile 2. Very, very interesting. The way in which your energy shows up to this connection, Pile 2, is similar but also different in a way, because I also feel like similar to your person coming through as this fire energy, you are coming through as a south, making me feel like you're also very kind of fiery people. You have a lot of inspiration, you kind of trust your gut feelings and you go with it. I feel like you're a lot more tapped into that maybe than your person is, but they are learning. I feel like they're very much so getting there, Pile 2. It feels like you're actually manifesting each other, I want to say, with that Magician and the Mirror card coming out. I feel like my Pile 2s are seeing a lot of themselves through their person, and they are starting to kind of come to terms with their shadow self. Very, very interesting. You're also in this energy of trying to maybe heal if this connection has separated, with that heart coming out, I want to say, being split down the middle. It does feel like it was very, very painful as well for you, Pile 2, to kind of release this person or to come to terms with maybe certain decisions and choices, I want to say, that this person made. But it does feel like you're in a very positive energy here, though, I want to tell you, Pile 2, with that Polar Bear Mystic coming out. You are trusting your gut 100%. I also feel that with that Be Community card coming out, you're in this energy where you are actually attracting your soul family. I want to tell you, Pile 2, and you will see this person move as well, is another thing that I sense. So Pile 2, I also see here with the 8 of Cups coming out in reverse, some of you could have maybe gone through cycles with this person where one of you leaves and then comes back. It feels like there's this energy where you both just can't completely let each other go. I do feel that with the High Priestess coming out, you are... it's like you're always feeling this person's energy. It's like you've tried to kind of detach from them as much as you can. And I think definitely focus on yourself here, Pile 2. Kind of trusting that, you know, this is your person and you're meant to be together. And you will, if that is sincerely true. Could be that kind of energy you're in. I do feel like your person... like I said, Pile 2, I feel like they're really, really strongly thinking about you and coming back to you here. For most of you, like I said, with the Hermit coming out, you may be separated from this person, not talking to them. For some of you, I'm hearing situationship, so maybe this actually isn't somebody you are in a fully committed relationship with, though I do kind of feel like for most of you, you did have at least some kind of a romance here. Your person as well coming through with that King of Pentacles energy in reverse. It's showing me here that your person is very, very stubborn, Pile 2. They kind of have an ego about them. They have some sense of pride, I want to say, Pile 2. And I feel like them admitting that they did something wrong here, or maybe took some kind of a wrong choice or decision with that Two of Wands coming out. Feeling... I want to say being challenged to kind of recognize their mistakes here. And I do feel like they're coming out of this energy, Pile 2, where they're maybe being so, what do I want to say, grounded or like earthy, kind of in the 3D all the time. Very, very interesting. I also feel like your person is trying to up-level themselves financially here. Very, very interesting. Your person is very, very strong, though, I want to say. Similar to your energy in a sense, Pile 2, because I feel like there is a certain stubbornness about both of you here, where it feels like maybe you both have times when you resist the connection. You feel like, I'm fucking done with this. But you also feel like there's a part of you that just can't give up because of how much love you have for each other. Very, very interesting. I also feel that your person feels like they've missed out on an opportunity with you here, Pile 2. I feel like when you maybe separated from this person and things ended, I do feel like it hit them very, very hard. I do feel like your absence has made this person have certain realizations. For those of you, like I said, that went through a phase where you weren't talking to this person, maybe some of you had started, or rather have started talking to this person more recently, I want to say. I'm hearing 4 months as well. So for some of you, this person is coming towards you maybe within 4 months or less. I feel like they're on their way to you, Pile 2. And I feel that with the Four of Swords in reverse here, you are going to see that movement coming out. I get the vibe some of you are going to run into this person. The Three of Cups coming out again is that reconciliation. And guys, look at how beautiful this is. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups coming out here. Some of you will end up getting married to this person as well, having a family with this person. I feel specifically like your person is going through this massive change at this time, Pile 2, and I feel like they're actually up-leveling themselves. They're learning and growing spiritually a hell of a lot here, and also emotionally. And I feel like when your person comes into your life, very interesting, like I said, you're both manifesting each other with that Magician card coming out and mirroring each other, right? Your person literally feeling very intuitively called here to come towards you as the King of Pentacles. I mean, The King of Cups, but interesting that I said the King of Pentacles, which is also that very stable and also fatherly kind of energy, that very committed energy. But this time I feel, Pile 2, when your person actually comes towards you, the way things were in your connection before is going to be completely different. I feel like your person is going to be a hell of a lot more emotionally expressive and honest and open here. Very, very interesting. And I feel like, Pile 2, I think the way in which you are kind of trying to focus on yourself and to do your own thing. A lot of you here are doing a lot of spiritual practices, even, I want to say, with that Hierophant coming out. I feel like it's magnetizing your person towards you. I feel like you're completely done chasing them. And now I feel like it's going to be the complete opposite of that, where your person actually steps up and they start to pursue and chase you. Very, very beautiful. The Hierophant as well coming out here makes me feel like when this person actually comes back into your life, that's it. It's like you are going to actually be together. It feels like you've gone through, I want to say, the majority of the hard lessons of the separation here with this person. I feel like your twin flame, Pile 2, is going to actually completely and totally be with you when they come into your life. Very, very interesting. I also feel like you're in this energy where you're like, if you do not approach me properly, I am not entertaining you. And I think that's kind of it's making your twin flame also up level themselves like you, Pile 2. Very, very beautiful. So that was your reading, Pile 2. I do hope that resonated. I hope you have a beautiful week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, so hi Pile 3, let's find out about your twin flame and about your connection with them. So you guys chose this 5th chakra card right here, representing the throat chakra, right? I feel like your twin flame, I want to say, is a brilliant communicator here, Pile 3. I also want to say, most of you here do not know this person, or you haven't had a solid connection with them, I feel. I would say if you kind of you know who your twin flame is, or you feel like you really do, I would say choose another pile. But I do feel like your twin flame has a very beautiful energy, actually, I want to tell you, Pile 3, because I feel like they have a lot of integrity to their character. I feel like this person actually has a very strong sense of character. I do feel like this is a very reliable person, and with the earth and the water energy coming out, for some of you this person could be an earth sign or a water sign. They don't have to be. It's really showing me here that while this person is grounded in a way, and they're very much also, I want to say, focused on what their purpose is, what their goals are. I feel like your person is very, very driven. They are a very loyal person, I want to tell you as well, Pile 3. I do feel like your person is very, very protective, and you will see them being very protective over you, standing up for you, really being there to support you in any way that they can. Your person is also very emotional with that water energy coming out, but it feels like your person, Pile 3, very interesting. So the 4th chakra energy in reverse makes me feel like this person has a very large capacity for love, but they are not about to give that to just anyone. I feel like your person is actually waiting for you, Pile 3. I feel like they are trying to call you into their life. It also feels like your twin flame, Pile 3, they're so unwilling to settle with just being with anyone that they would rather just be in this space of self-love, self-focus until you come along into their life. Very beautiful. And this man holding a heart energy makes me feel like your twin flame, Pile 3, is a hopeless romantic. And I feel that this energy is very much so deep down within them. I don't think that just anyone could kind of unlock this in them. I do think your person has maybe gone through a lot of hardships in their connections with people. I'm hearing people could have taken advantage of your person at a certain point in time because of their kindness and their sweetness. I'm not saying your person is weak by any means, by the way, Pile 3. I feel like your person is actually very strong and solid in a way here. We also see how your person sometimes overthinks things to a massive degree here, pile 3. I feel like you may kind of recognize that about them, and maybe feel when they're overthinking things here. It's also very beautiful how your person maybe sort of doubts themselves at time, pile 3, and also I want to say maybe has stayed in situations that they kind of realize, you know, that's not serving me. You're in this energy of the third chakra, pile 3, which is being very self-confident here, being unafraid to kind of speak your truth, to be yourself. I feel like my pile 3s are very independent people, and I think you will see this energy of the mirroring, for example, in the way that your person is unwilling to settle, you are unwilling to settle, and you are very, I want to say, content in a way with being on your own until that right person does come along. Very, very beautiful. I feel like you are going to bring this person out of their comfort zone, pile 3. I feel like you are going to teach them how to trust in themselves more. I also feel like a lot of my pile 3 people are like born to teach other people in a way, and you may see this as well with your person, because I feel that your person is very much so intelligent. I feel that your person has kind of learnt, I want to say throughout their life, maybe they went through a phase or they had a sort of childhood, for example, where everything was being controlled for them. They were always being told what to do. They kind of didn't have their own voice. And now I feel like they're very much so like to form their own beliefs and opinions about things. For some of you as well, I feel this person is very intuitive. Also seeing that as a mirrored energy in your connection, because you guys are coming through as being the goddess of the moon. It's showing me here as well, pile 3, when you meet this person, you will know that they are your person. Like, you will feel it. I also feel that the psychic connection here and the telepathic connection is going to be something unlike no other. I really feel like your connection with your person, pile 3, is, it's going to bring you out of your comfort zone as well, but also it's going to massively open your heart here. I feel like your love story with this person is not going to be something that you have experienced with anyone else. This angel of love here makes me feel like you and your twin flame actually can be very, very romantic types deep down. I feel like you both have this super large capacity for love. I love how we have the man holding a heart with the woman holding a heart coming out. It makes me feel like you guys are going to be like two peas in a pod. I feel like you're going to be very, very close with your person, and feel like you're very much so safe to express your feelings, your desires, to talk about just about anything. Very, very interesting, pile 3. I'm hearing some of you could have recently met this person as well, but that doesn't have to be the case. I also love how your energy, pile 3, comes through as the tiger and the horse representing freedom here. I feel like you are perhaps more of a free spirit than your twin flame is. I feel like that is a part of themselves that they kind of repress a little bit more, but I feel like you will kind of teach them, pile 3, how to have more fun and also how to be more bold and confident and fearless. I love this energy. You are also coming through as the energy of Venus and Mercury, very similar to this 5th chakra energy, right, you guys? Both talking about communication here, intelligence, learning. I feel like you both could be quite, what do I want to say, goofy, but also very nerdy in a way. I feel like you probably know about things that other people do not know about. Maybe you read a lot of books or you learn a lot here, pile 3. You're constantly learning, I feel, and I think that your person is very much so similar to you. I feel like the intellectual and emotional spiritual connection here will be absolutely incredible. Very, very beautiful, as well as the physical, I want to say, pile 3. Very, very interesting. It's also funny as well how you guys come out as the man holding a coin in reverse, making me feel like you're similar to your twin flame in that you're like I am not about to commit myself to just anyone. Like, you gotta be friggin' special. I love it, pile 3. So pile 3, what else you need to know about your person and your connection with your person? So pile 3, your person coming through as judgment here makes me feel like your person has got a very strong moral compass. I feel like when they perceive something to be wrong, they will very much so speak up about it and do something about it here. I feel like your person could have maybe some kind of career where they help people, or they help humanity or the planet in some kind of way. There is a definite kindness about your person. I feel like they maybe struggle to say no to people because they like to help people a lot here. I also feel that for some of you, with the Emperor coming out, your person maybe has their own business or something like that. I feel like a way in which you'll recognize your person is that they will have something in their life that they do, whether that's in their job, or it's a little thing that they do by themselves that they are very, very passionate about here. For some of you as well, with that humpback whale singer card, this person could have musical talent, or they could sing really well, is another way you could recognize them. I feel like you're going to love the sound of their voice. Maybe this person could also be a writer, or they write songs, is another thing that I see about this person. In terms of your connection with them, I see this connection being extremely healing, with that Devil in reverse and also with the Three of Swords in reverse. I think that this person, pile 3, will mirror your shadow side to you massively here, but in a way where you reach this deeper level of self-love and self-acceptance. I also feel with that Three of Swords coming out, in reverse, I feel like your connection with them is going to be very healthy. I feel like if you and your person, maybe one or both of you here, have been through, I want to say, terrible relationships, maybe where you have been walked all over, or you have been mistreated, devalued here, I feel like the way in which you both treat each other is going to encompass, I want to say, so much love here, pile 3. I feel like you are truly going to be very empathetic to each other at all times, and you will feel each other's emotions as well. It's something I want to tell you, pile 3. If your person feels off in some kind of way, you will know it. I don't think actually in this connection there is much you can hide from each other, because I feel like somehow you intuitively just pick up on things about each other. We also see here this energy of romanticism being displayed again with that Page of Cups. The Nine of Cups makes me feel like your twin flame is everything you wished and wanted for pile 3, and they're going to feel this way about you as well. I feel like your connection with each other is going to be so fulfilling in every single way to you, and it's really, really going to open your heart out here, pile 3. I also see with the Knight of Wands, again highlighting that very strong physical attraction, and that kind of physical element, that component to the relationship. You will see, pile 3. I feel like passion and sparks are going to go off here. I also feel like you could end up traveling a lot with this person. You will end up doing a lot of fun things with them. There is this kind of energy that you will invoke in each other, pile 3, where if one of you says, hey, do you want to go do this right now? And the other one will be like, I've never really done that before, but sure, let's just do it. I feel like it's going to be very freeing to you, pile 3. I really love this energy, and also that Six of Pentacles coming out makes me feel like some of you could actually end up working with this person, maybe doing something together to kind of I want to say make the world a better place in some kind of sense. At the very least here, I do want to say the energy that you give will be reciprocated by your person. I feel like your person is very much so a giver here. And I think that one way in which this person is going to stand out to you, pile 3, is you will see how beautiful they are on the inside and not just on the outside here. I feel like you are going to see and recognize yourself in a way, pile 3, through this person, and they will very much so feel that way about you. Very, very beautiful. I also feel with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here, I don't think that there's going to be a lot of BS in this connection. Actually, I want to tell you, pile 3, it does feel like you're going to have to work through things. Of course, it's a relationship, right? But I feel that the way in which you both approach things with this very communicative, open, healthy, loving perception, I feel like you can overcome any challenges with this person. And I do feel like this connection is going to be very, very intense, but it's actually going to bring you a lot of peace and freedom and love, pile 3. Very, very beautiful. So that was your reading, pile 3. I absolutely love it. I hope you have a really beautiful week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.